Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hypno Crow. My name is Melody for those of you who are new to my channel. Welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you guys, whether you are a new subscriber or a returning subscriber to my channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys from the bottom of my heart and soul for all the love and support that you have been providing for me. So today is November 9th. It is also Wednesday, so we're doing Wacky Wednesday. So we're breaking out of that normal routine that we do for every other day for the month of November, and we're doing something totally wacky and different. So we're currently still feeling the moon's energies. We just had a full blood moon lunar eclipse that happened yesterday. And we're still feeling the energies. We're going to feel them for the next few days at least. So the full moon was either in sidereal Aries or tropical Taurus, depending on what astrology that you follow. I personally think it's a mixture of both of them. Because I've been doing a lot of readings and I've seen the mixture of both energies intertwined. Alright, so it is a blood moon energy too, with it being a lunar eclipse. So take that into consideration. Eclipses help us to release patterns. And we're in a time frame now where the humans are about to go through another evolution, another leveling up. So everything is very powerful and intense, okay? Alright, so enough with that being said. So what I want you to do is, I want you to go ahead and I want you to put that question out to the universe. A yes or no question is fine. They will answer it. But I want you to put a question out there such as, if I take this particular action, what is the outcome that I will achieve? Because the answers on these cards that I'm going to use is either an action energy or an outcome energy. Okay, so that's a question. Or what will be the outcome of this situation if I put the energy into it? So you can ask the question, but it has to be an action and an outcome oriented kind of a question concerning your situation. And like I said, you can ask a yes or no question as well. I will give you the yes or no answer. So how we're going to do this is, I have these cards. They're called karma cards, and they have planets, signs, and houses in them. And on each card, it tells you the action or the outcome of the situation that you're asking about. And then it also does, like I said, answer the yes or no depending on the planet that comes through for you. And then after we ask that question, I'm going to pull a crystal card to see what crystal that they recommend that you carry for today to get that desired outcome that you are trying to reach. Alright, so we're going to start off with the element of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, go ahead and ask your question, put it out there, and I'm going to answer that question the best way I can. Alright, fire signs, so let's go ahead and pull your planets card. So the planets tell you what is happening. What is happening for the element of fire? What is happening? So let's pull your planets card, and we're going to go over each individual card. Planets, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is happening? And we have North Node. Alright, so what you need to do is go into your natal chart. And when you go into your natal charts, you need the place where you were born and the time you were born. There's a very, very important information, and the day you were born. The day, the time, and the place you were born to check out your natal chart. And when you do that, your North Node, it'll show you that. So with the fact that we had a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse, I read somewhere that when we have eclipses, that just means that our North Node, the sun is the closest to the North Node of the moon. Okay, so you got North Node coming through here. So North Node talks about our patterns. Hold on a second. I am going to read to you a little bit about the North Nodes as soon as I find it. Okay. The North Node, the North Node is like your lucky horseshoe. And when it comes up, you can breathe easily. You are doing what you should be doing, and everything is going to work out if you continue your present plan of action, even if you've been doing nothing. Okay. So the North Node is about recognizing them habits, recognizing them patterns. Okay, that need to be released. So what is happening is, whatever is happening in your North Node. All right, so the next is how it's happening, and we're going to pull this sign. So this sign could literally be the sign that your North Node placement is in. Now when you go on and you look in the astroseek.com, you need to pay attention. They have two different North Nodes if you're paying attention to the astrology. There's the true North Node, and there's what they call the mean North Node. The true North Node is actually more true to the energy. So take that into consideration. All right, so we have Pisces, fire sign. So North Node in Pisces, which you have the outcome, which is blue, and the action, which is coming in the sign of Pisces. Pisces is about your spirituality. It's about, Pisces relates to feeling like a victim, the victim mentality, right? And that's what your North Node is representing, is the patterns of habits that need to be brought to your attention. So it's about playing the victim. It's about seeing both sides of a situation. So let's go ahead and read a little bit about Pisces here for you, fire signs. Pisces also rules the 12th house. Pisces rules the negation of the individual ego, and this can happen by positive means such as self-sacrifice, philanthropy, and faith in an all-powerful force, or through negative ego denial such as escapism, drugs, and alcohol. Other examples of ego denial are institutions that deny the importance of the individual ego, such as large corporations, government bureaucracies, military, hospital, prisons. So it's about rewiring your actions, because this is an action card here, rewiring your actions. And it's about, again, that ego energy, the things that our head tells us, that blocks our inner desires. So you have Pisces coming through with the sign that is very important for you today, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So Pisces is about your spirituality. It's about your ego too. So I think it's kind of cool that, remember what he said about Pisces is about being the victim, right? That victim mentality, and how your ego keeps being struck because I'm the victim, right? Um, so the next card is the houses, and this is where this situation is happening. What house this situation is happening. Second house. So your second house is, and you have an action card popping up here in your second house. And the second house is Taurus. And remember what I said about the full moon was in tropical Taurus. So let's read what the second house is about. The houses are all mixed up in here, so give me a minute to find it. Okay. The second house connects you to everything valuable to you that helps project yourself into the world. This means money and all other tangible, physical, movable property. Your sense of values, what you hold dear. It's what you want, what you need, and most importantly, your beliefs about what you want and what you need, which goes back to the victim mentality and the ego. So there's something about some action that you need to take to achieve this particular outcome. And you know, with the North Node in Pisces, North Node is about our spirituality, right? It's the North Path. Pisces, strong spirituality coming through here. Fire signs. Sense of value, so your capacity for making money. And how you feel about your possessions. What you do with what you have and what you'll do to get what you want. And what you own. Okay. So there you go. So let's go ahead and talk about, well, we have North Node. So your answer to your question would be yes, yes, yes. So it's an affirmative, strong yes. So if you take this action, you will achieve the outcome. Yes, yes, yes. Affirmative, triple yes. All right. So spirituality, there will be your dreams if you're patient. So in other words, you will reach your dreams if you're patient and you go through the process of realizing that your head plays a major part in the foundation that you're building, is what I feel. So mentally, success from your idealization of what you want. Yeah. So you can achieve success if you have removed the ego and realize what it is that you truly, truly want. Remove the ego from your head. So physically, benefit, be a part of something overwhelming, and get what you need. So physically, you will benefit in getting what you need if you realize what your true dreams are by releasing that ego energy of being a victim in your reality. All right. So that is what I see for you, fire signs. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal card. What crystal do you recommend for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? And they're telling you to have faith. Have faith in your belief system. Okay. Pink sapphire, and this rules the heart chakra. Emotional healing, protection, and prosperity. I am wise. Yeah. Think wisely, not with your ego, right? Think wisely, not with your victim mentality. Allow this heart healing, this emotional healing to happen that is overwhelming you. So you need to be patient through this healing, because there will be success from the benefit of this overwhelming victim mentality situation to get what you need. So you really need to be patient and shift your belief system from I'm a victim to okay, I can have success. I can follow my heart. Definitely strong spiritual journey here. Definitely strong spiritual journey. Heart chakra. Look at the green in Taurus. Venus rules Taurus. So you need to pay attention to Venus. Venus is your feminine energy, which is your sacral chakra. Okay? So thank you for watching, fire signs. I hope that answered your questions, and have a great day. All right, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So go ahead, put your question out there. If you did not watch the introduction, you may want to go back and watch it before you go through this part of your video. Because that way I don't have to keep repeating it. So I recommend that if you did not watch the introduction, to go back and watch it and then come back to your timestamp. Alright. So the planets for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is showing you what is happening with your question. Mars. So you have the planet of Mars. So you have red here. So this is about the energy or the action that you are taking to achieve some sort of an outcome. So you need to take some sort of an action. What is happening is the energy. You're feeling energized to take some sort of action. So the signs card represents how it is happening for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. How it's happening. We're going to go over each individual card once I get them all pulled. Taurus. So we are still currently in the full moon lunar eclipse in tropical Taurus. Again, an action card coming through, the action part for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So this is the house card. This is where it is happening. So far you have two action cards. So somebody needs to take some action here for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The 12th house. So the 12th house is Piscean energy. So let's go ahead and go over the Mars. What is happening? So we have two energies, two action-oriented cards, and the outcome card is in your 12th house. Where it's happening is in your 12th house. The outcome has a lot to do, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, with your 12th house, which happens to be Pisces, which happens to be a water sign. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about Mars here for you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So we are in a learning today. What I'm learning and I'm teaching you. So key words for Mars. The masculine, okay. They're telling me, hold up a second. So remember I said about the full moon lunar eclipse in sidereal, it's in Aries. Mars rules Aries. In tropical, it's in Taurus. So there's that mixture of both of the sidereal and the tropical energies that I had talked about at the beginning of the reading. I've been getting a lot of readings with the mixture of both of them. All right, and here we are, water signs, talking about that mixture of both of them. All right, so keywords for Mars: masculine principle, assert, lead the way, strive, ignite, challenge, fight, debate, confront, have courage, take action, act alone, strengthen, initiate, agitate, compete, force, achieve, and survive. So Mars' message to you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios, is accomplish your goals without any personal compromise. And Mars is warning you, if you use this energy, if you use Mars's energy for mindlessness, hostile aggression, you will quickly find that you are not the only one with strong desires. All right. So you're being warned here. Okay. You're being warned to. It represents your willpower, energy possessed by your ego, which would be the sun, enables us to go after, gain, accomplish what you want. So, water signs, with the energy of Mars coming up here with the action, it's about having the energy to confront a shadow and to force yourself to move forward, to take that action, right? Okay, so next is the sign of Taurus. Venus rules Taurus. So you have Venus, which rules Taurus, and Mars coming through. Balancing out your masculine and feminine energy, I feel like, is very, very important to some sort of an action that you are taking here. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about Taurus. Taurus, like the planet Earth, Taurus is productive, strong, dependable, patient, slow, practical, generous when treated well, and stubbornly furious when pushed too far. The parts of the body ruled by Taurus are the neck and throat. It rules the voice. People born during the time of Taurus function best through concentration and stubborn adherence to a preconceived plan. Okay? All right, so how the action that you take will receive the outcome that you desire is, like I said, the 12th house. The 12th house talks about spirituality. The 12th house also talks about, it represents Pisces, playing the victim mode, right? So the 12th house represents the inner you and how you don't want to project yourself into the world. It's the you that you don't want to be known as. So it's about the outcome that you desire, but it's about projecting yourself out there and not wanting people to see you perhaps as that victim, or wanting to see the house of secret fears, secret enemies, and our self-undoing. So it's about the doubting yourself, and it weakens your action. Okay? So it's about the secrets that we hold close, our fears, our enemies, and our self-undoing. So it's about how you project yourself into the world, the inner you, and how you don't want to project yourself into the world is projecting your fears. It's about gaining that thick skin too, and understanding that not everybody is going to have the same opinion as you do, and it's okay to disagree. All right. So the action here is Mars is pushing you to confront that part of the doubt that you have hidden within you, to receive a particular outcome that you have been trying to reach. So spiritually energize your beliefs and your faith. Mentally confront the cost of hidden tendencies, which is that doubt, that fear. It's all hidden. And then physically force yourself to use the most direct way in large institutions or overwhelming events. So it's about forcing yourself in a positive way, even though you may feel overwhelmed. So again, balancing out that masculine and feminine energies. It's about facing them fears that have got you chained up and behind these bars that are overwhelming. It's about facing them fears of gaining that thick skin, because not everybody is going to agree with you. There's going to be people who do not like you, but that's okay. Because you need to confront that shadow and see both sides of the situation is what I feel. And keep, again, it's very important to keep yourself in a state of balance. So Mars tells you maybe, but you will have to fight for what you want when it comes to something that you are trying to achieve, right? So force yourself to confront them shadows that are hidden within you, them hidden fears, and use the most direct way when it comes to this overwhelming event. So you're going to have to fight for it, no matter what it is. You're going to have to fight for it. All right. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal card that you recommend for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios to carry with them for today. So we have a diaptase, heart chakra relaxation, meditation, and alignment. Attuned. So attune your heart. Yes. Attune your heart. Relax. Go within. Force yourself to go within and face them fears that are hidden within you. We have skunk, howlite, self-esteem, reputation, and respect, right? Because you know what? You need to respect yourself. When you respect yourself, other people respect you as well. Raise your self-esteem and your belief system. Look at yourself as beautiful. Not you. It's like you are your own hidden enemy when you're stubborn, when you're a bullhead. So it's the spirit of skunk. Teach me to walk my talk free from ego. So that my reputation is honorable. Thank you. Aho. Lynx, appetite. So you have some spirit animals around you. Ancient secrets, hidden skills, and clairvoyance. So yeah, this is a hidden gift. Clairvoyance. So you're being forced to go in and, hidden tendencies, hidden skills. Face them fears to open up that third eye. Spirit of Lynx, give me the strength and the wisdom to see what I have failed to see so that I may heal. Thank you. Aho. And then the butterfly, malachite. Transformation, introspection, and rebirth. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you're going through a rebirth. Spirit of butterfly, help me to learn introspection so they may transform process. My transformation process moves forward. Thank you. Aho. Malachite. Alrighty, water signs, there you go. Those are your answers. I hope you liked this video. Make sure that you guys leave a comment to whether or not you do. So today is a learning day for all of us. I am learning, and when I am learning through reading and learning about the situation, I am passing on to you guys. So have a great day. Alright, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. If you just went straight to the timestamp and you are not sure how this is going to work, I recommend that you stop it now, go back to the beginning of the video, and watch the intro. Okay? And then come back to your timestamp to get your answers. Alright? So, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So this is what is happening. We're going to pull a planets card, which will also answer your yes or no question. For Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right, so we have Mercury. Mercury rules Gemini. So you got the planet of Mercury, and there is an outcome, because the blue words are outcome and the red words are the energy, the action that you need to take. So right off the bat, you have an outcome coming through with the planet of Mercury. So to me, it looks like these two, and they look like they're Egyptian, but they're touching the third eye, down across the nose, like it's about communication, through the power of your clairaudient, claircognizant energy. So let's go ahead and pull. What's next is the signs. The sign shows the how of what is happening, the how it's happening of your situation. Aries or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Sagittarius, and Sagittarius has the action oriented side of this card up. So it's in the sign of Sagittarius, how it's happening. Higher communication. Higher communication. So the action that you need to take to be aware of this higher communication. And again, look, it's like double-sided. There's two different sides. And I feel like there's two different sides of you, air signs. All right. And then the next one is the house, where it is happening. For Aries, or why do I keep saying that? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like it's the intentions of your thoughts, air signs. In the house, it's the 6th house, which, let's see, Virgo. Okay, so Mercury, Sagittarius, and Virgo were in the 6th house, which is Virgo energy. So let's go ahead and talk about this. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So the outcome that you desire, and then we have 2 action cards here. So let's talk about Mercury here for a second. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo, by the way. So Mercury, think, observe, study, analyze, discriminate, divide up into component parts, criticize, reason, logic, connect, adapt, move things about, spread, make a hand, craft, form, detail, predict, calculate, symbolize, translate, communicate, speak, write, and read. So Mercury's message to you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is use logical methods in all you do and say, and you will not have to worry about wasting time and resources. So Mercury's warning to you is use the analytical power of your mind to improve, not just to tear apart what you feel is not perfect, okay? To achieve the outcome that you desire, all right? So in the sign of Sagittarius, which we are going to talk about now, which is about higher learning, higher wisdom. Sagittarius is associated with travel and broadness. Travel that broadens the mind, higher learning, and widespread dissemination of knowledge. The great outdoors, natural healing, religions, philosophy, customs, and laws, and all things foreign. The part of the body ruled by Sagittarius is the thighs. People born during the time of Sagittarius function best when they are learning and teaching. Okay, so action-oriented card in the house. So it's about taking the action here to broaden your mind and wisdom and knowledge, and take the time to heal. All right. In the sixth house, which, like I said, I believe is Virgo. So let's go ahead and talk about the sixth house here. Hidden life in relationships with others, and things that can work for or against your relationships with others. Um, it's associated with work and service performed for others, either you working for others or others working for you. The house of the servants. How you feel about working for others and how you feel about others working for you. Has to do with charity and volunteer work you perform. It's associated with the use of the body in performing work, such as the head. The practice of healing is a sixth house matter. So Gemini, it's about healing with your voice, with your words. So this may be like if you're asking a question about what you are meant to do on your journey, or the outcome of some sort of situation when it comes to being self-employed. Yeah, you can make a full-time job of this situation, and using your words to heal is what I feel. So the outcome to your yes or no question is maybe. Go by logic, reason, and the facts. So maybe is your answer here. So let's go ahead and talk about the spiritual outcome. The awareness of is the outcome. Many thoughts about or from many words, right? So spirituality, the awareness of your highest ideals as a full-time job, all right, on your spiritual journey. Okay, so taking the action to get yourself out into the world, and using this, taking the action to use your highest thoughts, use your words for a higher vibration, will help the world to heal. It's part of your mission is what I feel. Because like I said, this sixth house is Virgo energy. Virgo and Gemini Mercury rules them two signs. Okay. Chiron rules Sagittarius. Chiron is the wounded healer. Okay. So mentally, many thoughts about or from the rules of serving. So it's about how you think about serving the higher and greater good of the collective, your highest potential. Physically, many words get it out to the world and do it a little at a time. So it's about pacing yourself and putting yourself out into the world. And when the time is right, see how he's shooting that arrow of intention? When the time is right, you are going to achieve the outcome that you desire. Okay? So let's go ahead, air signs, and pull your crystal card. What crystal do you recommend for the element of air? So lynx, appetite, ancient secrets, hidden skills, and clairvoyance. Spirit of lynx, give me the strength and wisdom to see what I have failed to see so that I may heal. Thank you. Aho, again, healing. And this is kind of a teal color or a blue color, which represents the throat chakra. So it's about using your ancient skills that are hidden within you and serving the greatest and highest good with clairvoyance. You're able to see something. You could have remote viewing. You could use your words as a form of, and in my case, I am a certified hypnotherapist, which I do use my words. I do healing. I did healing on chakras. And if you reach back through my channel, you will see that I use my words for healing. Even on my other channels, you will see that, okay? So there you go, air signs. That is your message. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. All right, earth signs, you are next. So if you did not watch the intro before you went to the timestamp, I recommend that you stop it and go back to the intro so you understand what's going on. And then once you watch the intro, come back to the timestamp to get your answer. So the first card we're going to pull is the planets card, which represents what is happening. For Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Oh, we have Mercury coming through again. So let's go ahead and see the sign that is coming through. Air had the same card. That's why I said again. Alrighty. So the sign that wants to come through, which represents how it's happening. Capricorn, and there you are, earth sign coming through. Earth sign of Capricorn. And then the house represents where it is happening. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. For Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. In the 11th house, which would be Aquarius energy. Okay. All right. So, to start off with, right here in your sign, how it's happening, this is the action that you need to take to achieve these outcomes, right? Because the blue is the outcome and the red is the action. So the sign is showing you how to take the action to achieve the outcome that you are desiring, all right? So we have Mercury coming through as to what is happening. So Mercury rules our throat chakra. It's a planet of communication. And I just thought of something. I didn't even think about this when I did the air signs. But today is Wednesday. Wednesday is Mercury day, our sign. So let's go ahead and talk about Mercury here for you. Think, observe, study, analyze, discriminate, divide up into component parts, criticize, reason, logic, connect, adapt, move things about, spread, make by hand, craft, form, detail, predict, calculate, symbolize, translate, communicate, speak, write, and read. So Mercury's message to you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is use logical methods in all you do and say, and you will not have to worry about wasting time and resources. Mercury's warning to you is use the analytical power of your mind to improve, not just to tear apart what you feel is not perfect. All right. So that represents an outcome, and then we have the outcome in your 12th house, or 11th house, I'm sorry, in your 11th house. And then you have the action to take is in the sign of Capricorn. So how it's happening is the action that you're putting in to create this outcome, which happens to be Capricorn. So let's read a little bit about Capricorn here. Capricorn rules crystallization like snowflakes and all that is apparently solid and permanent in this world of change. It rules the conservative, disciplined climb to the top, keeping your passions in check. It the parts of the body is bones, teeth, skin, nails because they are solid. Um, so they're telling you when you apply a dedicated, focused approach to achieving a goal whose value is recognized by society. All right, so it talks about your goals. And then in the 11th house, which we're going to talk about right now, the houses are all mixed up in a book, so I'll have to search for it. Give me a second. Okay, the 11th house derives its meaning from the 10th house, of course, but we're not talking about that. The 11th house is concerned with authority of concepts and ideas that are proposed by you and the people with whom you share a common bond that is not romantic in nature. The most obvious group of people with whom you identify is your friends. In addition to the fun you have throwing and attending parties together, being with your friends makes you feel good about who you are. So the 11th house represents your friends. Your friends are people who share goals with you and themselves engage in similar careers. Clubs and unions, people with shared goals come under the roof of the 11th house. So it's about people you share your goals with, your friends, people who you're close with. The 11th house is creativity and is not expressed solely for its own sake. But becomes the spirit of invention harnessed for the good of the group. Abstract thought becomes a necessary tool to be used when we desire to invent something. So Earth Sons is about inventing something. All right, so it's about focus on your 11th house problem solving ability, an inventive imagination, and a dream of a future that is yet to be. Science in its purest form. All right. So, definitely Aquarius energy coming through here. So, the action that you need to take, right, to achieve this outcome. Spiritually, the awareness of many thoughts about or from many words, your goals, the day-to-day reality of use the most business-like way, and freedom associates your circle of friends. So I feel for some of you, it's about collaborating with somebody. So the awareness of your goals and the freedom that you will have if you are aware of your goals on a spiritual level. So that is the action that you can take is becoming aware of your goals and the freedom that you can have to reach it. Mentally, many thoughts about or from the day-to-day reality of associations, how you communicate your friends, the circle of friends that you have, and the ones whom maybe what you think about them or the thoughts about them from day to day and how you associate with them on a mental level. So physically, many words use the most business-like way in your circle of friends. So again, it's about collaborating with somebody, with business. It's about working with another person on your business, perhaps even self-employment coming through here. Um, to me, if you look at this card here, these look like crows. They do. They truly do look like crows. So, to achieve your hopes and wishes um, within your reality has a lot to do with how you think about the people around you. Not everybody is going to be your friend, okay? And you need to be aware of that. You need to be aware who is your true friend, and who isn't, okay? So the answer to your question is, with Mercury telling you, maybe go by logic, reason, and the facts. All right, so maybe if you are logical and you face the facts of a situation. So what crystal do you recommend for the element of earth to carry with them today, November 9th? And I feel like they want you to be aware of who is a true friend and who got your back and who isn't, the people that you associate with. All right, so you have caterpillar, green calcite, forward movement, transformation, and introspection. Spirit of caterpillar, help me release old energy patterns so that I may freely move forward. Thank you, Aho. So that why you can reach your goals. Take the action to reach your goals by releasing these old patterns of people who you no longer resonate with. Okay, and then tektite, crown chakra. So psychic abilities, manifestation, and astral travel, expansive. So it's about using your psychic abilities and being aware of how you manifest people to you in your day-to-day reality life. Opening up your thoughts, right? Many thoughts about, right, your psychic abilities, crown chakra. So for some of you, you could be having a claircognizant activation. And we have another crown chakra card coming through, astrophyllite, astral travel, awareness, and release, right? The awareness of. We have two cards of astral travel. I am limitless, and understanding you have the freedom to be limitless, and you need to be aware of the freedom that you have. I feel a lot of you may meet some people on the 5D realm. Some of you may not even realize that you have this gift, and that's okay, because I'm bringing it to your attention now. Green calcite would be heart chakra energy, releasing them old emotional patterns and opening yourself up to this gift. All right, there you go, earth signs. Thank you for watching. Please leave a message in the comment section below and let me know what you thought about this reading. This was very challenging for me. I hope you got your answer. Make sure you leave me a comment. If you know somebody that this will resonate with, by all means, share. Everything that you do helps me out. So thank you again, earth signs. Have a great day.